flag time. Let's get this show on the road. Madison Toll dominates and wins. Trey Wright wins the Indianapolis 200.
Miles out of nowhere. He's gonna steal it.
It's going to be Mike Fink Jr., number 38. Winnie Crouch is going to take the win here at Pocono. Side by side.
They're going to be side by side going down.
Local Williams will win the Coca-Cola 600. We are the NIRA. What's up, everyone? It's your boy NSRacing95 AKA Nathan Stapleton here, and welcome everyone to race number 6 on the season. For season number 3 of the NIRA Powerade Truck Series, we are here for the Coca-Cola Energy 200 at Charlotte Motor Speedway. This was supposed to be a month ago on 4th of July, but I got lazy. I didn't finish editing the first one in time, and I decided to just redo it and make it up here during the standalone event for the Bubble Cup Series at Kansas. So, for these guys, for some of these guys, I should say, they are doing double duty, and some of them are actually doing triple duty, because tomorrow night it's a 400 subscriber special event. So, a pretty busy weekend for these guys, going from Charlotte to Kansas. Well, yeah, Charlotte to Kansas to Auto Club, all in a span of 2 days. But it should be a good one if this is anything like what the Coca-Cola 600 was about a month ago. Then we are in for a treat here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. The season has been cut, not really short that much. Just two races on the season got removed. The Denver Roval and the Pensacola Roval, because they honestly are not that good. So, yeah, those 2 races got removed, and now it's the 18 race season, and now it's 11 races in the regular season. So that means we have 6 races left in the regular season for the Powerade Truck Series. So these guys have to get going, they have to get moving, and it's going to be tight for the rest of the season. So, coming into this race here is how the playoff standings look. Jeremy Baylor has 2 wins on the season. Benny Watson, who starts on the pole for tonight, he has 1 win. He won at Daytona. And then Roger Hampton, he has 1 win as well. Zachary Delano still won at Michigan, but because he's not a full-timer, he is not in the chase. He's not eligible for the chase. PJ Williams is leading the regular season points, and he is the highest driver in points in the playoff standings right now. 52 points to the good. Brett Sealer is in 5th, 37 points to the good. Nathan Baylor is in 6th, 33 points to the good. Eli Bright is in 7th, 27 points in. 8th is Osman Ahmed and 26 points in. 9th and 10th are tied between Dwayne Smith and Noah Clifton, 16 points in. 11th is Christian Vogas, 14 points in. And the last truck in, as of now, is Dale Campbell in 12th position, 13 points in. And then, here is when things get really close. Shane Winsoff, outside the cutoff bubble, he's 13 points out, and he's in 13th position. The defending champ, Chris Russell, is in 14 points out. 15th is Keegan Thompson, 16 points out. And actually, both GMS trucks, Thompson and Tall, are tied for 15th, 16 points out. For both of them, Owen Miles is in 17th, 17 points out. Chloe Smart is in 18th, 22 points behind. 19th is Bradley Ween, 26 points behind, and the man out the top 20 is Stephen Thompson, 28 points behind. So, it's going to be interesting to see how things play out here tonight for race number 6 on the season. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get these trucks brought to life here at Charlotte Motor Speedway as we get set to go racing for 40 laps and for the Coca-Cola Energy 200. So here is top 10 starting positions for race number 6 on the season. Ben Watson starts on the pole, and alongside him is the 10 of Christian Russell, not Christian Russell, but Christian Vargas, I should say. Row number 2 is Jeremy Bauer and Francois Chastain. Row number 3 is Season 1 champ Juan Garcia, and alongside him is Season 2 champ Christian Vargas. Row number 4 is the 88 of Bradley Weem and the 51 of Jake Galloway. And rounding out the top 10 is the number 12 of Leroy Minnick and the number 24 of Madison Tall. And all 36 trucks, I should say, are rolling off, and we are set to go racing for 40 laps of action here tonight at Charlotte Motor Speedway. One pit stop for these guys, about lap 30 if we make it to that point. Pace truck dives off onto pit road, and that will leave the field in hands of Benny Watson and Christian Vargas. The trucks are back finally, and here in the NIRA, and we are racing for the Coca-Cola Energy Drink 200 at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Ben Watson will lead lap number 1, and as you saw off to number 4, they were 4 wide on lap number 1, but they found it back down to 3 wide. We will see this all night long. These guys will wash up the racetrack and use every inch of this racetrack and go 3 and 4 wide easily. That's one thing that we did not really see in the 600 a month ago quite as much, was these guys sliding up the racetrack. But here comes Jeremy Baylor in the number 99. He won at Atlanta, he won at Chicagoland, and now he's trying to win race number 6 on the season here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Not many people have been able to stop this guy, but here comes the 10 of Christian Vargas. Almost got into the corner panel of the number 99, but he couldn't get to the bottom quite yet. 3 wide for third between Watson, Garcia, and Chastain. And with all that battling for third on bat, that's allowing these top 2 to battle for the lead for themselves. But now Vargas trying to take the race lead away from the 99. But Bauer trying to hang on tough on that top side. He can get a 1 up there sometimes. And I think, and they are crashing. I thought I heard it. And oh boy, Jake Galloway is destroyed. I think Bradley Weem was involved. Justin Zidell in the number 18. I thought I heard a crash, and there was a crash off of turn number 4. Doesn't look like it was that big of a crash necessarily, but Jake Galloway was the first one I saw turn around in the number 51 machine. So the first caution of the night is out here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, and here's the thing. They cannot make it if they pit right here. So I don't know if these guys will pit or if they will just stay out. But it looks like they're gonna stay out here. So maybe they're trying to save enough fuel to stretch it, or they're trying just see if we can get another quick caution and then they will pit. It looks like Juan Garcia's pitting, DJ Reed is pitting, Bradley Weem, Keegan Thompson, Matt Sanderson, Jake Galloway, and Justin Zidell. So I think those were all the trucks that were involved, or some trucks might be doing strategy as well. I'm not too sure. But one thing for sure is that Jake Galloway is done for the night here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Bradley and Juan Garcia were for sure involved. Looks like Seidel was involved. But DJ Reed and Keegan Thompson and Matt Sanderson looks like they might be doing strategy here and pitting before everyone else. So it's gonna be interesting to see how things work here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Unfortunately, Juan Garcia did take off his hood, so tough wait for the season 1 champ. Started 5th, and he already has a hood on lap number 6. So, with that being said, let's go and see what happened to bring out the first caution of the night. Here in race 6 on the season, and for the Coca-Cola Energy 200 at Charlotte Motor Speedway for race number 3 on the season for the Powerade Truck Series. Here we go. This is what happened going into turns 3 and 4. They were 3 wide for what looks like to be 4th position. Jake Galloway stood up the racetrack tried doing a slide job on Bradley Weem, but couldn't make it stick. Got turned by Bradley Weem into the outside wall. Nowhere to go for Juan Garcia. Nowhere to go for the poster. Ben Watson got a piece of it as well in the number 6 machine. And then here comes the 18 of Justin Seidel. He has nowhere to go. He tries slowing down, but gets into the back end of Bradley Weem. And then actually he didn't get turned, he just hit the outside wall. Keegan Thompson missed it just a little tap for that number 2 machine, and Matt Sanderson was involved in the number 3. But for Keegan Thompson and a couple other guys that pitted under that caution that were not involved, I think they were just trying to do strategy here early on. So, a couple big hits. One for Jake Galloway and one for Justin Seidel. And unfortunately, that's going to take out Jake Galloway early on here at Charlotte Motor Speedway for race 6 on the season. Following along with the 51 of Jake Galloway, he just sent it into turns 24 twice doing a slide job and ran out of room and just got turned by Bradley Weeman, the number 88. No one's fault, just a slide job gone wrong for Jake Galloway and multiple trucks involved. 3 KBM trucks were involved in that one, the 418 and the 51. So a tough night for KBM, but at the line it was the number 10 of Christian Vargas that won the race back to the line. And with that being said, let's go and get back to the restart here in race 6 on the season for season 3 of the NIRA Powerade Truck Series here at Charlotte. Welcome back here at Charlotte Motor Speedway for race 6 on the season. We will go back win on lap number 9 of 40. The only truck out is Jake Galloway for a camshaft, but we all saw what happened. He is done for the night, and the top 5 on this restart will be Vargas, Bauer, Chastain, Minnick, and the number 34 of Trey Smith. Back green on lap number 9 here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. A great jump for Vargas in the number 10, but Bauer still on his tails. Gonna be interesting to see how things work this time on a single file restart. We saw the chaos it brought on that double file restart with 3 and 4 wide action. And now Bauer sends 10 up the racetrack and gonna have a shot at the race lead. We've been wondering so far this season if anyone had anything for this number 99, and so far tonight he's had to look for it in these first 10 laps. It's not been easy for him trying to get his 3rd win on the season so far. Vargas in 2nd, Chastain in 3rd, Leroy Minnick in 4th, and Trey Smith in 5th. And here comes the defending champ alongside the part-time qualifier race winner Mark Davison, battling for that 6th position. But it is all battle out front here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. But Vargas is closing it in that number 10 for Jennifer Joe Cobb Racing. And he's going to have a shot at the race lead going into turns 1 and 2. Now Leroy Minnick in that number 12, he's in 3rd and then trying to catch up with these top 2. He's had crap luck to start the season. And oh no, there they go! Josh Williamson goes around. I think Noah Clifton got into Josh Williamson, but he hit the inside wall. And okay, I was about to say no caution, but nope, there is a caution. So Josh Williamson went around after, I believe, contact from Noah Clifton. And Christian Vargas once again won the race back to the line. I'm pretty sure that was just a pretty simple spin. I don't think he hit the wall too hard, because he was able to pull it out and for the most part save it, but the caution did come out. And now will these guys pit, or will they wait? Because this is in the fuel window to make it from here, and looks like they will. So the smart strategy for these guys. Under 30 laps to go now, and everyone should be pitting here. And oh, DJ Reed, one of the guys that pitted on that first caution, I believe. DJ Reed doing some strategy and staying out here at Charlotte, and he might be the race leader as long as he doesn't pit on the second caution lap. Let's see here, who will win the... Oh, Vargas gets into the 10, and Ballard gets into the 10 as well. Multiple contact on pit road, and oh, Leroy Minnick gets into the 10 as well. 3 shots for Vargas, and unfortunately, that's going to take him out. Not out of the race, but take him out of a shot at the race victory. Had one of the fastest trucks so far here tonight, and he's going to be taken out here. And Brandon Beal in the 14, he's also stuck on pit road, so I don't know if he had some kind of problem or what. But man, that's a tough break for the number 10 machine of Christian Vargas. This is one of the tougher pit roads that we go to. It's relatively small with relatively small pit bosses. So that is a tough break for the number 10 of Christian Vargas. He will not win here tonight at Charlotte Motor Speedway. And he's going to go a lap down in the number 10. Same with the 14 of Brandon Beal. I don't know what happened to him, but tough way for him. DJ Reed is going to get a bonus point and stays out. And he will be the race leader. And second, and the guy that won the race off pit road was the 92 of Christian Russell. But here's the thing. We saw 2 or 3 guys hit Christian Vargas on pit road. Ballard, I believe Russell, and Leroy Minnick all made contact with the number 10. So I don't know of how much damage that's going to hurt them here in the long run. So with that being said, let's quickly see what happened to bring out the second caution of the night here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, and for the Coca-Cola Energy Drink 200 at Charlotte for Season 3 of the Powerade Truck Series. Here we go, this is what happened. Gonna look at it one time. Clifton just went up the racetrack just a little bit off of turn number 2 and clipped the corner panel of the 45. He saved it for the most part, did a 360 and just a light tap into the inside wall, but not bad not bad whatsoever for Josh Williamson. So he shouldn't be too slow. I don't know if he can win, but he shouldn't be that bad. But he's off the pace. So a single truck spin, and it was gonna be Vargas lead, but now it will be the 0-2 of DJ Reed leading us to the green for restart number 2. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get to the restart here at Charlotte Motor Speedway and for race 6 on the season for the Powerade Truck Series. Welcome back here at Charlotte Motor Speedway and for race 6 on the season for the Powerade Truck Series. No one is out from that crash. Obviously, Josh Ramson is perfectly fine for the most part. He's going to be starting 33rd position though. But Brandon Beal and Christian Vargas are going to be one lap down. And the top 5 on this restart will be DJ Reed, who stayed out, Russell in 2nd, Ballard in 3rd, Tall in 4th, and Trey Smith in 5th. How much damage does Baylor actually have in that number 99? We just have to wait and see on the restart here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. We have to wait and see of how much tires affect DJ Reed here, as Russell on new tires already gonna go to the inside of DJ Reed. I don't know why he stayed out unless he's just trying to gamble and get a race victory. But it's not gonna work out for him, I don't think. And here comes Tall. She's gonna make it 3 wide, not really for 2nd, but just 3 wide in general, as she gets by Vargas, the lap truck, and the O2 of DJ Reed. That's 4 wide in the middle of the pack. Chaos has just been ramped up. Chaos has been this race has been wild so far, and we are not even halfway through this race. And right now it is the defending champion Christian Russell in the number 92 out front, Master Tall in 2nd, Angel Oveda, the part-time truck, it is in 3rd, Trey Smith in 4th, and his teammate Stephen Thompson is right behind him in 5th. And then we have a battle for 6 between Ballard and DJ Reed. Master Tall trying to catch up to Christian Russell in the number 92 for a while, for a couple of weeks. Maybe 3 or 4 weeks. It was a tie for the all-time wins list between Russell and Quentin Moore and one more, but I can't remember of who that 3rd driver was. But because Quentin Moore won the All-Star race, he broke that tie, and now he has 7 wins, and Russell has 6. So he would love to get another win here tonight and win and lock himself into the playoffs for Season 3 of the Powerade Truck Series. But halfway through this race, 20 laps down, 20 laps to go here for race 6 on the season and for the Coca-Cola Energy 200. But here comes the rookie Trey Smith in the number 34 for Williams Brothers Racing. He's gonna have a shot going into turns 3 and 4 and get to the inside and easily will pass the defending champ. And both the 34 and the 33 Williams Brothers Racing have a really strong night. Before all of this madness happened, both trucks were inside the top 10. Now both of them are inside the top 3, 1 and 3 for Williams Brothers Racing. Great one for those 2 trucks, both trucks with rookie drivers. Speaking of Williams Brothers Racing, now they're trying to make it 1-2 here at Charlotte, as Russell is trying to fall back a little bit. And now here comes Noah Clifton in the number 98. He came oh so close of winning the Coca-Cola 600 a month ago. He wants some sweet redemption here at Charlotte Motor Speedway and get a truck win. But here comes Derek Campbell in the 54 and Mark Davidson and the 3 of Roger Hampton. But right now everyone is trying to chase down the rookie Trey Smith in the number 34 out front. Noah Clifton is in 2nd for Thor Sport, trying to chase him down. And here's the thing, will lap traffic be a factor? I don't know for sure, but it very well might. And apparently that damage was enough to hurt Josh Ramson, just enough for him to lose the lead pack. So that's unfortunate for that 45 team. Noah Clifton, he has a one to the inside, but he couldn't get there quite yet. Trey Smith running the middle groove, and Noah Clifton running the bottom. That's 3 and almost 4 wide contact between Ballard and Brett Sealer, but they settle it back down. Noah Clifton with a good one in 3 and 4. He's going to try to take the race lead away from Trey Smith, but Trey Smith gets the one on the top side by side. Here at the line, 15 laps to go, and that time by Noah Clifton barely led that lap. Here comes Dale Campbell in the number 54. He's trying to make some moves and go for the race lead, but watch out for Washington. He might want to get his second win on the season. Noah Clifton out front though. He wants some sweet redemption of what happened to him in the Coca-Cola 600, but Dale Campbell wants to steal that win from him and get a win of his own. Noah Clifton out front, Dale Campbell in second. Here comes Trey Smith to the inside of Hamill, trying to take second away, but he can't quite get there. Battle for fourth between Davidson and Hampton, and then fifth place is Brett Sealer, sixth is Osman Harmon, seventh is Shane Winslow, eighth is Francois Chastain. Actually, ninth is Francois Chastain. My bad. And then 10th is PJ Williams. This guy just cannot have a bad race, can he? He's been really consistent this season. His third season in the Powerade Truck Series, and everything is going his way. In that number 46 machine, by far the best KBM driver this season. And last season, PJ Williams was the worst KBM driver. And speaking of KBM drivers, we have caught up to the Season 1 champ Juan Garcia, as we are going to put him a lap down. And oh boy, if we are not careful, they might end up spreading this guy out. I think everything should be okay, as long as these guys are somewhat calm, but Roger Hampton is not acting calm whatsoever. He is ticked off. He wants to get by this four of Juan Garcia, but he can't do it. But now he will into 1 and 2, and he will get by him. And oh boy, that was tight between teammates PJ Williams and Juan Garcia, trying to get by each other. And oh man, that was tight racing right there. But meanwhile, back up front, Noah Clifton has a pretty sizable margin. 10 laps to go, and he has a 3/10 of a second gap over the part-time qualifying race winner Mark Davidson in the number 68. Hamill in second. Where did Shane Winslow come from in the number 20 for Young's Motorsports? He's out of nowhere into the fourth position. Francois Chastain out of nowhere, Brett Sealer out of nowhere, and Osman Ahmed out of nowhere. Right now we have a 8-truck breakaway. And how about DJ Reed on old tires? Now that everyone else's tires is starting to fall off as well, he's starting to even out a little bit. But his problem is that he can't really turn that well, and he's not as fast as these top 8. He's about a tenth and a half slower because of those tires. So he might be able to get like a top 10, top 15, but I don't think he's gonna have a shot at getting the race win for his team. But who knows, his teammate Shane Winslow might have a shot. He is flying through these top 8, and now he's in third and trying to take second away from Mark Davidson. But Francois Chastain, who had a violent flip down the back switch in the Coca-Cola 600 a month ago, he's trying to take second away as they are really tight, 3 wide racing off of turn number 4, and Mark Davidson still with that second place spot. But can anyone catch up to Noah Clifton? He might be one of the best drivers here at Charlotte, period, in the NIRA, because he dominated the Coca-Cola 600, and ever since he took the race lead late in the going here tonight, he has not been touched. Now he has almost a Last time he had almost a half of a second gap over second place Mark Davison. But now that these guys are single file behind him, they gained about a tenth and a half on him. 6 laps to go at Charlotte. Mark Davison trying to become the second part-time driver to get a win and steal another one. Last time out at Michigan, Zachary Delillo stole it from the full-time drivers. Mark Davison trying to do the same here tonight. But he is running out of time. 5 laps to go here at Charlotte for the Coca-Cola Energy 200. Francois Chastain trying to get redemption as well here at Charlotte after flipping wildly down the backstretch. He wants to get a race win at Charlotte, but here comes Trey off to the inside. He can't get there though. These guys going single file and they have caught up to Noah Clifton, but is one thing to catch up to him is another different situation, totally different situation to get by the race leader. But Francois Chastain, you can just tell these tires are getting old. About a second and 3/10 off the pace now. About 25 lap old tires. So these tires are falling off big time, and it's getting hard to pass. 3 laps go at Charlotte. Clifton out front, Davison in second, Francois Chastain in fourth, Winslow in Francois Chastain in third, Winslow in fourth, and Dale Campbell in fifth. We've seen of how strong and consistent Noah Clifton has been in the Red Bull Cup Series this season, leading the points, was leading the points before Talladega happened, and even after Talladega, I think he's only 1 point out, or 1 point behind Jake Galloway. But he still has 2 laps to go, and here comes Mark Davison to the inside for the race lead. Can Clifton get a 1 on the top side? Or is Mark Davison going to steal another win and a really part-time steal another win from these full-time drivers? The longer these guys are side by side, the more that's going to allow third place Shane Winslow to catch up. Here we go, white flag, final lap at Charlotte Motor Speedway for the Coca-Cola Energy 200. Here comes Shane Winslow in the number 20. He might have a shot at it going into turns 3 and 4. Clifton's not going to be able to get it done. I know that for a fact. And how about this? These part-time trucks, they won at Michigan with Zachary Delillo, and now with a last lap pass, or about a last 1.5 lap pass, Mark Davison will win the Coca-Cola Energy Drink 200 at Charlotte Motor Speedway, and Noah Clifton can't catch up Wake here at Charlotte. He just can't. Dominated the Cup race, I should say, a month ago. I'm in the 600. He should have won that one, but he choked late in the going. And now, here at Charlotte, once he took the race lead away on that restart, he didn't look back. But Mark Davison got a 1 on him, and he was able to make it stick late in the going. And Noah Clifton lost it. Man, a heartbreaker for Noah Clifton. That's just allowing more and more spots to be available for people to point their way in to the playoffs. Because now, we've had one driver win twice, the 99 of Jeremy Bowler, and now we've had 2 part-timers steal a win from these full-timers 2 races in a row. So the more this happens, the more we get multiple drivers winning, the more part-timers that get the wins, the less spots there are, well, the more spots there are for people to point their way in to the playoffs. So this is interesting concept, but at the end of the night, Mark Davison, he won the part-time qualifying race, and he wins the main event for the Coca-Cola Energy Drink 200. That's what happened at Michigan too. I'm pretty sure Delillo won the qualifying race, and DeLetto ended up winning the main event. A wild race for sure. 2 cautions in the first half of the race, but then the second half was pretty good. Went caution free, and we had one heck of a battle for the race lead. And Mark Davidson steals it with 2 laps to go. Wow, an amazing race here at Charlotte for these Powerade Truck Series drivers, and it's going to be a great stretch to close out the regular season for these guys. 5 races to go, and all 5 tracks are super unique for these truck drivers. These guys will be back next week, not Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, but next Friday it will be Watkins Glen for the Powerade Truck Series, and that's gonna be fun. And then it will be a 5-race stretch, a 5-race battle to the chase, 5-race stretch to the playoffs, whatever you want to call it. It's gonna be 5 crazy and wild races to end the regular season for these guys for season 3 of the Powerade Truck Series. So, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching here at Charlotte Motor Speedway race 6 on the season. Congratulations to Mark Davidson on getting the job done. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. The points, team points, Rookie of the Year points, and burnout are coming up at the end of the video. I cannot speak. It's like midnight by the time I'm recording this, so I can't speak. Yeah, but that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Congratulations to Mark Davidson on getting the race win. And until tomorrow for not only the Pensacola 400, Pensacola 400, not only for the Pennzoil 400 for the race, for race 10 honestly for the Red Bull Cup Series, but also for the 400 subscribers special event. Until tomorrow, I will see you guys later, and congratulations to Mark Davidson on getting the race win here tonight at Charlotte. Until tomorrow, I will see you guys next time. Bye!
This is a call to wake up before you destroy us.